We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Chet Steadman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Striding in, Peter Hobson. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for Milwaukee, the second baseman, number 22.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Splitter, 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Carlos Almanzar.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Almanzar, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Stan Ross waits on deck. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Three and one, here it is. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Into the box now, Stan Ross. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. The pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jim Morris gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now batting, Freddie Santiago, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Morris has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Hit to first. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
The next Cub up, Pablo Sandoval. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Pablo Hernandez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Pablo Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 down the left field line and deep, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Carmen Feliciano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Ready with the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count, the pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Slapped hard the opposite way. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The third baseman, Lawrence Gonzalez.
Stepping in, Lawrence Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Samuel Benitez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Travis James batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Diaz comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First offering on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Morris, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Adam Greenberg waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Standing in, Adam Greenberg, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting eighth.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and 1. Here it is.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First delivery to him on the way. Chet Steadman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Freddie Santiago would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Freddie Santiago, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Diaz is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Digging in, Jim Morris, 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now at the plate, Peter Hobson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hobson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next for Milwaukee, Carlos Almanzar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Stan Ross. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 out with the man at first. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ryan Buckner started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, scooped up to second for one, on to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping up now, Travis James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The set and the 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Pablo Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Carmen Feliciano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Lawrence Gonzalez.
Ready now, Lawrence Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Feliciano is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. One run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And here's a fast close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Chet Steadman, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and one. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Samuel Benitez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Samuel Benitez.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So now to the plate, Jim Morris. Line towards center field. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Peter Hobson. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in now, Carlos Almanzar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Ready on 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. It remains 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Buckner. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Ryan Buckner.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Pablo Sandoval. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first two at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. From the stretch.
Oh, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1 out and a runner on third. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming, here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2 and 1.
The 2-1. This is line to left. Diaz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Standing in, Stan Ross. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Into the box now, Pablo Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. That misses. 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 20, Carmen.
Now at the plate, Carmen Feliciano. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Out in front of it, strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Buckner will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers nothing. Eddie Santiago enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15, Eddie Santiago.
So digging in now, Adam Greenberg.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a pop-up now. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chet Steadman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
A man at third with one away. A ball and a strike. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So one run here, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. So striding forward now, Lawrence Gonzalez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Hit back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate now, Samuel Benitez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Luke Little will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 35, Luke Little.
Danny Gutierrez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Danny Gutierrez.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Next from Milwaukee, the second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Peter Hobson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
And he takes ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And he takes a called strike 1. Little, a 22-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Carlos Almanzar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Heading out towards shallow right. Zobrist has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in to try it again, Stan Ross. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 4-1. Benito Mitre gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 36, Benito Mitre.
Ryan Buckner will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now here's the pitch. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Travis James is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Travis James.
Stepping into the box, Travis James. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. Bennett Mickless has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Bennett Mickless.
Rafael Diaz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Diaz.
Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So stepping in, Pablo Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Carmen Feliciano, as he rips it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready once again, Jesse Padilla, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jesse Padilla.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. That's in. Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Ben Zobrist waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18. Ben Zobrist.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. The left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Settling in now, Adam Greenberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
6 spot. Number 1, Thomas Nicholas. Now playing right field and batting 9.
Striding in to start the 9th, Lawrence Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite